Hi, this is Jason Hall with Whole Financial Planning, and I'm here with the Whole Financial Planning Frequently Asked Questions of Personal Finance. Today's question is, how do I budget for one-time expenses? I'm surprised when people act as if Christmas didn't come around last year and now they have to go out and buy gifts, or when their car finally goes to the great junkyard in the sky and they need to get another car. I call these one-time expenses non-recurring expenses, meaning that they don't occur every month like the rent payment or the electricity bill. Instead, they come about every so often or rarely. Since these expenses aren't a part of our day-to-day or even month-to-month thinking, they often sneak up on us when we aren't expecting them. And because we didn't plan for them, we wind up taking a financial hit when they arrive. I'll tell you how we plan for these. First, we identify our irregular expenses. I use Mint.com to look through the last couple of years of spending that we've had to try and identify the anomalies, the one-time expenses that we've had. You can use an online tool like Mint, a computer tool like Quicken, or even the checkbook. The goal is to identify the expenses which do not occur on a monthly basis. For example, we have several of these categories. We go on vacations once or twice a year, so we have a travel budget line item. We have to make car repairs. We pay property taxes. We buy presents at the holidays. We have annual car and home insurance bills. The list goes on. Once we have a list of the categories, we look at how much we spend in a year on those categories. For example, in 2011, the average American spent $646 on Christmas. Since Christmas comes around once a year, we know that we can divide that amount by 12 and set aside $58.33 per month so that when December is here, we have $646 to spend on Christmas. The same works for truly one-time events. Let me give you an example of what we did. We knew that we were going to be moving from Charlottesville, Virginia to Fort Worth, Texas. When we decided to move, I did some research and estimated how much it would cost us to move. We then took that number and divided by the number of months remaining until we moved. We saved that amount each month and had the required money set aside when it was needed so that we could pay cash for the move. Saving for expenses which don't occur every month is a very important part of budgeting. If you don't do it, Christmas will sneak up on you and you'll be tempted to go into debt to pay for it. Instead, be proactive and add those line items to your budget and save the money in a separate account so that you're not tempted to spend the money on presents for yourself before Christmas comes around.